What is up, peeps and creeps? Welcome to this segment right here on the Chill Play Cafe. We have a brand new week in GTA 5 online and we made a killing last week on this channel. I said there is multiple missions to focus on, and that was the Dr. Dre mission, of course. I wanted nothing to do with the adversary mode and I never touched it after the one time that we documented because it really was a waste of time. And as you can see from the money that we're going to deposit today, we have just a massive week behind us and another good week that's coming. It might not be as big as Dr. Dre week, but it still has a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways for you to make money. So stick with me and let's get through it together. So last week we were sitting at $91 million. There were multiple cars that were very appealing to me. I wanted to add them to my inventory. So I went ahead and added them to the agency garage, and it dropped me down from 91 million after the upgrades in the cars to around 86 million, or maybe even less. And I was disappointed. I was like, damn it, I just cracked the 90 million and I wanted to stick there. I want to get to that 100, right? And I'm happy to say I managed to get to 95 million when it's all said and done. After all the cars have been bought, all the upgrades, everything, we've managed to hit 95 million, and I'm happy with that. And I think it's going to increase this week because the cars that they're offering on discount are not really, they're not screaming out to me, come on, go ahead and buy us. You need to be a collectible item in your garage, or you want to have them on a mission. And again, never say never. Everybody is different. Some people like these cars. Some people might say, you know what, this is not for me. But looking at the Southern San Andreas and the Legendary, the discounts are on cars that are not really supercars or anything like that. The Vision is a nice one, the one that we saw in the beginning. That's a nice car. But other than that, there is not really much happening. From there, you know what? I want to switch it up a little bit this week. I don't want to go to look at Simeon's dealership. Let's skip that for this week. Let's skip the other one, the luxury motorsport. Because really, those cars are not on discount. And I don't see people buying it. Let me know if you guys want me to look at them every week. We can go ahead and look at them next week. But for now, let's start off in the beginning by something that we always look at. And that is the salvage yard. The salvage yard has got 3 missions that are here. You don't get to keep the car. But the missions, one of them is paying close to 400,000. So if you want to go ahead and do that one, you can go ahead and do it. But I wouldn't advise it because I think you have a better option that's coming down the pipeline. So let's move on to the next thing that you could do. Going out of the salvage yard, on the map, you have your time trials. Something that I always tell you, try to hit it, and it gives you somewhere around close to 500,000 in less than 10 minutes. You can get them all done. And that is the HSW time trial, the regular time trial, and the junk time trial. Hit those, they're very easy. You don't have to hit them back to back so you don't get bored, but just get them done and it's easy money in the bank. From there, Rockstar has got double payouts, double RP on Hunting Pack Remix. Not a bad mode, but the only thing that I have a problem with in this mode is if the person who you're hunting is a complete La La Land. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really know how to drive the big truck that everybody's trying to stop, and he makes you lose the round. So sometimes it becomes frustrating, but the hunters, man, they're having too much fun hunting that truck. It's a good mode, but again, I don't think the money is there this week. I think the money is somewhere else. So let's keep going to the next mode that's available, and that is if you go Rockstar created races, and then there's some drift races that Rockstar has created, and those are on double payouts, double RP. Those were available to us just a couple of weeks ago, not too long ago. They were available. They're not really heavy money makers, especially on double payouts. Maybe on quadruple, it'd be good, but on double payouts, I wouldn't really waste too much time on it. And I would move on to the next method that we have for this week, and it's your bread and butter, and I think you should be focused on it 100%. The FIB file is on double payouts, double RP. That is very important, okay? Because 4 missions that are very easy, you can take a chopper and just damage everything in sight and finish these 4 missions in no time. And you can grind them and you can get double payouts, double RP on the finale. Now in my case, because I started one last week and then I realized the Dr. Dre mission were better money, I didn't really get through it, but if you can see, the finale is 300,000. So the main file that usually pays around 300,000 plus is right now at 600,000. So everything is double payouts, double RP. Make sure you finish the priority file, and that's the one that's going to give you 600,000, and then hit 2 more files because there is also a weekly challenge attached to it for $100,000. So that is something that you should be focused on this week as your moneymaker. Just bring a friend into a private lobby, do it by yourself. They're very easy things to do, and that should be your bread and butter for this week. A couple of things that I want to also add to the video toward the end. The gun van has got multiple things that are free. Okay, the homing launcher, you got free discounts available at gun van. The grenade launcher, it's also free discount available at gun van. Heavy rifle is 40%. So there's some stuff there. If you see the gun van, go ahead, make your way there and get some of these things. They're free. I think the restocking of the bullets and the ammo. From there is also a bonus reward, the Merryweather security livery for the Buckingham DH7 Iron Mule. So that's that big chopper that we were lifting stuff with in the Titan of a job. Not the Titan of a job, the Titan job. The last one that we came with the Guzman file. If you go ahead and complete the Titan job, you will receive it this week. So that is something that is available to you. You can go ahead and do it as well. The last thing we're going to look at is LS car meet, like we always do. You got a nice pickup truck right here. If you don't own it yet, you can place in the top 3 4 days in a row, and that's going to get you that truck for free. From there, let's keep up with tradition, hit the casino and spin that wheel full speed this time, because at this point I gave up on this whole wait 4 seconds and 6 to 9 and all that. I think it's working for some people. I can't get it to work, man. So let's go ahead and spin it. And as always, we keep with tradition. We never win the vehicle. I own that car anyway, so it would not have made sense for me to get it a second time. So that is available for you right here. It looks like the Mazda RX-7. Beautiful looking car. So if you don't own it, maybe take a stab at it multiple times and you'll be able to get it. All right, peeps, that should do it for this week. Look for a guide to go up with a breakdown of what you could do. And stay safe, all right? Enjoy the game, and I'll see you on the next one.